Good morning, everyone. It's Randy St. Clair here. It's March 5th, Sunday. About not quite 7:50. We're flying here in Peoples Valley, California, 4,400 feet thereabouts. It's about 35 degrees, and the wind is 0 to 3 miles an hour. Right now, closer to 0 from my back. This is the Tunnel-Wing-STOL aircraft, experimental aircraft, specifically demonstrating this design capability here. We're going to do some very short flights. I want to do, we'll start with a maximum performance takeoff, and then we'll do some very low speed, high angle approaches. So let's just do it here. Make sure everything's ready to go. We're armed. And here we go. As you can see, it took off in basically 0 distance. Okay, I'm going to try and keep the patterns tight here. There's no need to go up high. I know the camera makes everything look farther away than it is. Okay, I'm going to slow it down in the turn and go to lower throttle, lower throttle. Oh, and that you can see was fairly nose high. I'm going to power out of that now. And that was it without the flaps. I'm going to try and do that a little closer. But I'm also going to pull in the flaps. I'll pull them in right now. Hopefully you can see the nose drop as I do that. I'm also going to try and take it just a little bit farther before I turn it around. Pulling in the up elevator and pulling out the throttle. We're near idle. As you can see, it's dropping almost vertically. Let's turn it this way. Now, you wouldn't necessarily want to fly it like this. Let's go ahead and do that again. I'm climbing out, take the flaps out. I want to do that closer so you can see it better. I haven't been doing a very good job of that. I'll try and do a better job of that right now. Going into P2, that's with the flaps. Turning it this direction. Pulling up elevator. Almost full up elevator there. Slowing it down. Slowing it down. Oh, I get what's going on here. Now you can see the airflow is attached to the flaps. Fully attached. It's going into P2, or I'm sorry, P1. That's taking the flaps out. Let's see if I can do an even better job of that. I realize now what was happening was I was at a very low throttle setting. And because I was at a very low throttle setting, it wasn't able to slow it down as much as I would like. So going to full up elevator. All right. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put the flaps down. Stupid me, damn it. Alright, we'll try this one more time. I'll get it right eventually, or I'll run out of battery. Okay, let's put the flaps down now before I forget again. That's why it was hanging so tail low. Without the flaps down, of course, it's going to fly nose high. Okay, let's get this right this time. Now let's go ahead and fly like that just a little bit. Demonstrating good control. I don't believe it. That was flaps up. Damn it. I'm putting the flaps down now. Well, at least I'm getting practice. Okay. Slowing it down, flaps down. Now the whole point of the flaps is to keep the fuselage closer to level. Okay, here we have at least a good example. Now let's Now I can feel we actually are getting that 2 to 3 mile an hour wind from my right. Okay. I think the batteries are cold because I'm not feeling a lot of power right now. So flaps up. We're going to do a full landing this time. Flaps down. Got the nose came down nicely that time. Get the nose up. Slow it down nicely. Almost zero wind. And that was what I would consider to be a maximum performance landing. Alright. Let's take a closer look at the aircraft. You can see where the flaps are really well right now. And I'm going to bring the flaps up. You can see how that affects the control surfaces. It also shuts off the motors. I'm disarming now. Okay. And turning the camera off.